as
Здравей!
Hey guys, this is Mitko, the allergic beekeeper.
and I'm Jen, just being myself. This is Zdravko. He's the owner of Meadly.
Yep, people know me as Hanko.
Charlie.
Yeah, Hanko the tavern keeper.
It's a pirate bar.
Yeah, it's a pirate bar. We are at Okultash in Sofia. That we call also the House of Mead in Sofia. And that is due to the fact that we have more than 10 different types of meat, at least 10 different types of meat. We have our Bulgarian meaty meat, and we also have Polish and Slovenian meat. There is no other place in Bulgaria that offers so many different kinds of meat, for sure. And I think that's the reason Jen and Mitko are here with us today. Usually I start with the sweet meats. When you hear meat or honey wine or just the term meat, you expect it to be sweet, which is not entirely correct. But people expect the drink to be sweet, so we are always starting with the sweet meat. So, have some of the sweet meat. This one I decided, well, the combination of herbs is like really good balance.
So that was also the one that was by the recipe of Petko Slavejko,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
This actually, like, he managed to find the authentic recipe of producing meat by Petko Slavejko.
Petko Slavejko is a renowned Bulgarian enlightener from the 19th century. He's quite famous for his works as a poet and a publisher, and he was teacher in several Bulgarian towns and villages, so he traveled around. The first existing Bulgarian cookbook is published by him. And it was also before the liberation from the Ottoman rule. So the year was 1870, and he published this cookbook in Tsarigrad, which is also Constantinople. It starts with how you choose meat when you go to the market, or what a good cheese is. So it's really educational.
Nice.
And just imagine having this book in the 19th century. And you have recipes not only for meat, you have for wine, rakia, cider, and also other drinks. And also 3 recipes for beer. And the curious fact is that none of them contains any barley. Mead is the most Asian alcoholic beverage known to mankind. It's made of fermented honey. Yeah, it's really simple. You get the honey and it ferments, and it raises the percentage of alcohol, and you have mead. Now, this is the long story short. Now, the honey ferments due to the yeast. They use the honey in the mixture to produce the alcohol. Some recipes say boil the honey. Other recipes say, well, you don't have to do it. I literally prefer not to boil the honey. You know, honey not getting heated above a certain temperature that preserves the honey and all the qualities that it has, like from nature. It's all the enzymes and the vitamins are still intact. After getting the honey diluted with water, you put some yeast inside. You can also use wild yeast or wild fermentation.
Това е апъл. Ooh.
Well, this is with my neighbor's apples.
Wow.
It's really refreshing.
Много ароматно.
It tastes like apple juice.
Различно е. Да, в смисъл. В момента е македон след спеси. My advice is smell it. It doesn't look any different from any meat. I mean, this is the absolutely natural carve of meat. It doesn't have any herbs inside. It has only rose leaves. And it's like a really delicate one. We decided not to go for back sweetening of any kind, and that's why we introduced the honey. How do you call this in English?
Honey dipper.
Honey dipper. So the honey dipper scheme is you have a dry meat and you can put
As much as you
as
want.
much as you want.
I like it the way it is. and I'll keep it that way.
I'm gonna sweeten mine.
It tastes like dry wine.
Yeah.
Dry,
It does.
White wine.
Wow, we learned so much about mead today. Hey Miko, by the way, how do you say mead in Bulgarian?
Medovina.
Medovina. All right.
And stay tuned for our next episode where we'll talk about why honey crystallizes.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications when we post new episodes. Also, follow us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
And please share with us, what is your favorite type of mead? If you haven't tried mead, what's your favorite type of wine? Do you like sweet, semi-sweet, or dry?
See you next time.
And always remember to be yourself.
Buzz.